crashes into the side of the school.
Oh my god.
Previously on Drunk Reading.
We might need a Liberty sub.
What do you mean by that?
Agreed. He had to light the act. Where did he go? I didn't know she was racism. I just thought she was a bitch.
I feel like we should take a shot every time Tobias appears.
I agree. The bisexuality really popping out, man. She hit him so hard he fell down.
Nah, cause she knocked his ass out.
He only had bread and warm water to eat, and now he's chained to this woman who's constantly beating the shit out of him. If Liberty was okay with him tagging along, he didn't.
What happened?
What the hell is this new time we're doing here?
I missed all the meat and potatoes of the story.
We did.
I'm gonna have to do my own independent reading.
Choose your character.
Connor, would you like a synopsis or do you want to go in blind, bestie?
Oh god, I think I need a synopsis.
No, he has to go in blind now.
Now who's gonna have to do some external reading?
You
bitch?
get what's coming to you, motherfucker.
That's what you get. I can't wait till he hears my new Adrian voice.
New Adrian voice.
New, because before he was just my voice, but now he's something different.
He has
No,
evolved.
God.
Chapter 21. The players were lined up, just itching to dive into battle. Well, football, that is. The whistle blew and the boys leapt into action, each ready to show the other school who was the boss. The cheerleaders stood on the sidelines in front of the student section, leading the teens. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, the teens. In various team spirit cheers. Skyview, Skyview, we're on top. Superheroes never stop. Go Heroes!
I was gonna suggest that we all shout it at the same time.
I'm down.
You guys, let's go.
Can we time this?
3,
Okay.
2, 1, go. Skyview,
Skyview,
Skyview, we're on top. Superheroes never stop.
Go Heroes!
That was exactly
Yes.
what my high school cheers spot sounded like.
You're Liberty again, Mom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Where are we? Hold on. We're not
Oh,
out of Liberty.
They chanted, cheering, spinning, and hoisting their pom-poms in their air. Specifically
Moving.
their air.
Oh,
Yeah,
There.
there.
gnarly.
Liberty rubbed her pom-poms together, moving them in small circles.
Adrian.
She whispered.
What?
He looked down at her. He hadn't realized it until now, but he stood about a foot taller than her. Okay, so it is the Zedison.
There it is.
Yeah,
There
the
it
Zedison
is.
height difference. We didn't know if
God.
Adrian was really ridiculously tall or if it was the other way around.
I was really hoping he was like
A man
chained to
child.
Lady
Literally.
Dimitrescu.
Oh my god.
I envisioned him as the small little
Yes.
whiny boy.
Yes.
Little twink. God, you're short.
Shut up.
Liberty laughed, shoving him.
Natalie, what are you laughing at?
I'm just thinking about her knocking him out.
Yes. Shut
Tiny,
up.
strong woman.
Knocked his head clean off his shoulders. Okay. What do you want?
Adrian asked.
Do you think you could lift me onto your shoulders?
Liberty asked.
Will and I usually do it, but he's sick and you're filling in, so.
Oh, Connor's getting knee deep into the smut, like, already. Okay. Oh, I can do it. For sure. But the chain.
Why are you Jared Leto's Joker?
I can do it. For sure.
Why is that the first person that came to
It's
mind?
like
Who
Jared
else
Leto's
would
Joker,
come to mind?
Ace Ventura.
Yeah. Yeah. There it is.
I'll take that over Jared Leto's Joker.
Nah.
Little splash of Nicolas Cage.
He's giving Jared
yeah.
Leto.
Yeah, I would prefer Nicolas Cage over any of the things that you said.
Nicolas Cage doesn't talk like that though.
Shut up and read, bitch.
Okay.
Adrian knelt down with his right arm out. Liberty held his left hand and sat on his shoulder. His arm wrapped around her thighs, holding her tight. He stood up, holding her on his shoulder. The crowd cheered. Rachel tossed Liberty a rolled-up t-shirt, and she launched it high into the student section. The students clamored to reach it until finally, Tobias Mayweather.
Golly.
Held it up in the air, victorious. He
Not
cupped
the-
his hands around his mouth. I had this guy on standby while you were gone.
Thank you, my dear.
He shouted. Instead of the ancient armor he had been wearing earlier, he was now wearing a Skyview High t-shirt. Liberty glanced towards the other crowd, the Sea Vale student section, and was surprised to see him over there too.
Oh, it's me. I'm talking to myself. Tobias, are you on both sides? Are you paradoxing so you can come see the football game twice?
She shouted up to him. His eyes darted around.
What? No. Am I?
Tobias looked across the field where the other Tobias waved to him.
Oh, I suppose I am. Oh well, it'll be a good game then.
He's so iconic.
I love him.
Quick, Morgan, we gotta have our two Tobiases wave.
I'm a Tobias.
Oh yeah, the two Tobiases. There you go. Traitor.
Adrian
I'm gonna
shouted.
need the White Lotus lady to step back.
So how did I go from Jared Leto to Jennifer Coolidge?
Same thing.
I just want to cheer at a football game.
I'm her lapdog. Yes.
Tobias smiled and saluted him.
Having fun down there, Mr. Fate? I thought you weren't attending the football game.
Tobias shouted.
I was convinced to show up.
Adrian shrugged. Liberty smiled from her seat on his shoulder.
I dragged him here to fill in for Will.
Liberty explained. Tobias nodded.
He needs to get out more.
Done it, you.
Hey, yo, Mr. Fate. What's going on? Last time I heard that name, it was foreshadowing.
Golly.
You missed a lot.
It was so much, friend.
Mama.
I'll either read the book or watch
You're gonna watch the video because I know you're a lazy bitch.
Oh
it.
my god.
You're lazy as hell. You are not gonna read.
I'll just wait for the movie.
His ass is not reading.
His ass is not reading.
Adrian shook her playfully. She shrieked. The students in front of her laughed at her sudden panic. Unlike she had expected, Adrian didn't drop her.
Sorry. Didn't mean to scare you, Liberty.
I wasn't scared.
Yeah, right.
Adrian scoffed. Evie gave Liberty a signal that they were ready for another cheer.
All right, Adrian, let me down. We have to cheer.
Liberty said. Adrian knelt on the grass and gently helped her down. Soon she was standing in front of him again.
Here for.
Girl, be so serious.
She and Evie both held up 4 fingers briefly. The team nodded and prepared. Just as they were about to start, Seavale did.
These
dang.
bitches.
Seavale can fight. We are strong. We'll show Skyview's always wrong. Go Seavale!
Skyview, you ready?
Evie asked, a wicked scowl forming across her nearly angelic features. Adrian shuddered. A look like that rivaled the scowl of even his mother. Evie was determined to beat Seavale's cheer squad if it was the last thing she did.
Ready.
They
Ready.
replied.
Ready.
Ready.
They said it just like that, too. Oh.
Yeah.
Syncopated.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all want to try again? We'll all just go at our own pace.
Yeah.
Screw it. Okay? 3, 2, 1.
Skyview,
Skyview,
home of the best.
home of the
We'll
best.
put the sidekicks
We'll put
to
the
the
sidekicks
test.
to the
You're not
test.
as brave
You're
and
not
not
as
as strong.
brave and
We
as
are
strong.
Skyview, and you
We
are
are
wrong.
Skyview, and you are wrong.
They shouted, performing motions and flips as they cheered. They heard cheers from the student section directly
Do a
behind
flip,
them,
Phil.
and boos from
Do
the
a
senior.
Well done, Skyview. Take 5, then we'll do cheer 5.
Liberty
That's
told
funny.
them.
I didn't hurt your back, did I? Am I too heavy?
Yeah, fat ass.
That's
Are
why
you-
I'm chuckling. I had read ahead.
More like liver
waiting for it.
Are you kidding me right now, Liberty?
He asked.
You're so tiny. I forgot I was holding anything.
Do I even weigh anything to you?
No. It's like holding a couple of grapes.
I'm not like other girls.
You know
I
you
weigh
can
3 apples.
She doesn't even weigh 90 pounds wet. So tell me, what flavors does this yogurt place have?
This really is just zombies.
Literally.
Morgan.
This is the year before it came out.
Morgan, you gotta sue somebody.
You're a prophet.
You
I
gotta.
know.
Is that all you care about?
Pretty much. And besides, who would say no to helping out a bunch of pretty girls?
Attracted to heroes now, are we? Are you?
Oh yeah.
Adrian nodded.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty, Connor wasn't here before. Is Adrian? Is it the good old he's trying to play her and then he's actually gonna fall in love with her, or
I don't
What's going on right
remember
now?
if he
We
has
don't know.
ulterior motives. I don't
He
know
was
If that
down
is the-
bad.
does.
If
Yeah.
that is the case, we don't know, but he
Yeah.
is definitely a bottom we have discovered. Chapter 22. The football game had certainly been something. Skyview won 57 to 36.
Dang.
The Seavale kids went home whining. The after party had been amazing. But all Liberty and Adrian had done was sit on the couch and play Truth or Dare with their group of friends. Now it was Saturday, a nice sunny day. By the time Liberty woke up, Liara and Rachel were already eating breakfast.
We're heading out in probably an hour for yogurt. We'll have to check out at the gate, and none of our permission slips are signed, so we'll have to keep our cuffs on.
don't they
Liara-
always wear them?
If they have a permission slip, they can take it off when they leave campus.
Liara told Liberty.
I have to keep mine on anyways. We're taking Adrian, remember?
Liberty reminded them.
What's so funny, Natalie?
Nothing. Don't worry about it, Mama.
Do you have Adrian's number? We should tell him to get ready.
Liara pointed out.
I don't. Does he even have a phone?
Liberty asked. I don't... You're
Oh.
the one.
Wow.
What?
Mama.
What is going on?
Where'd you go?
Oh my god. I don't know, Lib. You're the only one that's been chained to him all week. Don't you two talk. Rachel raised an eyebrow.
Connor.
It's
A little,
not.
but it's mostly just joking around. His sarcasm and
Okay.
my sass clashing all day, every day.
Whoa.
The two of you
What's
are
clashing?
so cute together.
Liara gushed.
I mean, not that you're together, but still.
No, you're right. We're not together. Not like that. But he's... I don't know.
Liberty admitted.
He's not as bad as I thought he would be. And he certainly isn't ugly. God damn.
The girls sat and talked for about half an hour before getting dressed, brushing their teeth and walking down to Adrian and Albert's dorm. They knocked on the door, and immediately it swung open, revealing Adrian and Albert all ready to go. I thought you would never get here, Adrian shouted, holding out his wrists. I'm ready to go.
Alright, so pause. So he's like confined to his dorm unless he is chained to Liberty.
When he
Yeah.
leaves the dorm, the chain stretches out and they connect.
Yeah.
I had a
Like,
dream
they're-
like this once.
They're like magnets.
You know, at first it was BDSM, but now it's Stockholm syndrome.
I can
Vicious.
see that.
Yeah. Liberty laughed.
Of course, you're never ready for school on time, but when it comes to frozen yogurt,
Really? Back to the woman? Okay. I have my priorities, woman, Adrian insisted. Now link up. So this is next to Connor.
yeah, come
Yeah.
here.
We
No,
are
other way,
linked.
Connor.
What?
Connor. Other.
It's
There you
Come here,
go.
Phil. I don't think I've ever seen you so excited.
She noted as she stepped out the door. They walked with the others down the hall and out of the dorm room into the courtyard. There's a first time for everything, he winked. She rolled her eyes and laughed at him.
Come on, you dork. She told him.
She tugged him along. Emma and Mary Blake were waiting for them under the big tree in the center of the courtyard. Jake was there too,
Is this everyone?
asked Jake, looking at the group.
Oh, hey, Adrian.
Sup, dude? Adrian greeted, shaking. So, dude.
Solid.
Adrian greeted, shaking his hand. I think all we're waiting on is Tobias. And Lord knows if he's actually... Rachel started, but there he was. In a flash of light, he was there, leaning up against the tree. This time around, he was dressed in a sailor's uniform. He peeled an eye patch off his eye, and took off the round navy blue hat around on his head.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting too long, my friends.
Tobias said,
How are you all on this fine
This should be me.
morning? What do you
should
mean this
not
should
have
be
come
you?
back.
"How is that only your second Reds?" My
This should
God.
be me.
How do you keep all of these dates and times straight, Tobias? Asked Albert. And where were you all this time?
God, he's always somewhere.
Yes, that's his whole thing.
This is a bit, baby.
But it's always somewhere that I have to say. And I was on a ship in the 1930s, preventing a mutiny against the captain. Of course I was. It was actually a lot more boring than it sounds. A lot of talking, no fighting. Not really. Now today's the day we're going to get frozen yogurt. Yes? Good rating.
That's still you, Mama.
You're talking to yourself.
Where the are we? Today is the day.
You suck at this. Natalie was more fun.
Hey. All right, that's it. Goodbye, everyone. As I close the channel.
Bitch, it's also still you.
God, why is this? Why these two mother? Perfect. Come on, then. The future waits for no man.
Tobias motioned the others to follow him. They walked to the gate of the school and met the woman on guard duty today. During the weekends, someone's posted on all times to mandate the coming and leaving of students. During the week, someone was posted from 5 to 10.
We're going to get frozen yogurt.
Liberty told the woman.
We all have our IDs.
Okay.
She said.
I'll just need each of you to scan them as you step through the gate.
Perfect.
Liberty nodded. She and Adrian scanned their IDs before stepping across to the other side. Unlike the others, Emma and Mary had actually gotten their permission slips signed. So when they left, the woman at the gate removed their cuff. As soon as they were on the other side, the twins split apart into their separate bodies. Whoa! Adrian shouted. There are 2 of you?
Boom, 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 boom.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Not me. That was for Adrian.
Yeah?
On his
No.
behalf.
You don't get to speak for my character. Stay on your side.
But we're connected.
We
Put your
are.
hand up.
I had to remember what side. You know what? F you.
Have you not been paying attention this entire week?
asked Liberty, looking at him incredulously. Oh my god.
Emma has green eyes and Mary has blue eyes. They talk to each other out loud.
I thought they were just an insane girl that you were nice to and not saying anything about her habit of arguing with herself, Adrian said. But this is so much cooler.
He said, damn, I just thought she was crazy.
I thought she was a freak for real. But alright.
It's so good to be free.
Gee, thanks, sis.
Emma snapped. But yeah. Oh, wait, no, that's also you.
But yeah, freedom is good too.
Okay. We're
Alexa,
taking my
stop.
car, guys.
Yeah,
Albert told the others. Do you even have enough room for all of us? Asked Adrian. Dude, how big is your car?
It's more like a minibus.
Said
About
Jake.
13
Actually,
inches.
yeah, it's pretty much a party bus.
Don't look at me like that.
Is it? I built it myself, Albert said, straightening
Stop
out
it.
his... Huh? Who are you
No,
talking
not you.
Not the mama, keep going.
Straightening out his shirt with a smug smile. He held up the keys and they jangled softly. The others followed him into the parking garage and across the first floor to his spot. The bus was big and orange, with an atom painted on the side in white, red, and yellow. It said, Albert Martin's Party Mobile. Good lord. It was just itching to be driven.
I yearn for this car. I yearn for it.
It's giving Jimmy Neutron.
Oh, totally.
He clicked the unlock button on the key fob and opened the door. He sat in the driver's seat and everyone filled in behind him. The interior was something else entirely. The ceiling was navy blue with tiny little silver stars. The seats were all brown and soft, arranged in rows of 4, 2 on each side with an aisle in between. Rachel and Liara sat in the first row on the right with Adrian and Liberty right behind them. The others all filled in the seats, but there were a lot of seats left.
I want
Every-
this car so bad.
Every few
Are you
rows or
kidding
so,
me?
there was a screen that played movies when the Blu-ray player was hooked up. However, the guys that were known to play video games and hear from time to time. There was a disco ball and an audio system compatible with all iPods, phones, and music players. There were many fridges, and cup holders and seat warmers, and all sorts of cool innovations that made Albert's bus the vehicle of choice and the boys' #1 hangout destination. Everyone buckled up? He asked.
Seatbelts, everyone!
Liberty clicked her buckle and looked to Adrian. Villains don't wear seatbelts, princess. He smirked. Rachel turned around. I would reconsider if I just talking.
Yeah.
I noticed that pretty early in the chapter. That this is all your characters and your narration.
Crazy.
This is wild.
I would reconsider if I were you, she warned. Adrian scoffed.
Golly.
I'll be fine, Adrian told her, batting his hand at her. Suit yourself.
Wait, that
Told
was,
him.
or no, it's not.
Yeah, sit there. Rachel told him. She turned around. Back around. Huh?
There we
Turned
go.
around,
Let's
back
go, gamers.
I get around, and adjusted her buckle. Now it's you, bitch.
You better buckle your seatbelt while you strap to me. I ain't going through the windshield.
You're
Where-
stationary while he wily coyote flies out to the front
Pulls Liberty's
I
arm
was
off.
gonna say this magic chain.
like a
This
Lego piece.
magic chain goes right.
As soon as he was out in the open, he kicked on the extra thrusters. He flipped 3 switches, toggled the gears, gave 2 horn honks, and then pressed the big red button. The bus took off into this really is sky high. The bus took off into the air. Adrian screams like a little girl.
Well, let's hear it.
He shouted,
Hey,
"What the what
Well,
the
I thought this book was rated PG-13.
It's wind."
That's 2 F words.
2 F words.
This is an
Oh my
R-rated.
god.
Yeah.
I have been waiting for this since chapter 16.
Why? Did you know this was coming?
Yeah,
We
I
count
did a
because
find
we
and
counted.
replace for the F bombs because I wanted to
Yeah.
know how many there were.
This is superheroes ride in style.
Liberty shouted gleefully. Adrian rushed to buckle in.
What? Is Adrian Fate afraid of heights?
Me? No. No. I'm just not that used to flying is all. Adrian
is-
insisted.
Oh, whatever you say.
Liberty squinted at him, skeptical of him. Oh, yeah, you're okay.
Oh, you're squinting. That's funny.
Wait, you can fly, can't you?
Not this high. Never this high. Did I mention I'm afraid of heights?
Well, I
He
did
asked.
wrong.
He asked, still breathing heavy. His knuckles were white from gripping at anything he could get his hands on.
Hey, yo, this next bit of it's fine, you're fine.
Shut up.
Is this the? Or wait, no, this is the right one.
Yeah.
Liberty ruffled his hair. He nodded and wide-eyed. He nodded, wide-eyed and silent. He took a deep, shaky breath. Liberty took his hand in hers and stroked his thumb, trying to soothe him. A long time ago. I don't know.
Come here. Let me stroke.
Let me stroke you.
There you go.
I know what it's describing.
I'm feeling
I just
real.
think it's funny to
I'm feeling real
get over
soothed.
here. Read
Jesus.
your line, will you?
Okay, no. A long time ago, Liberty had
Oh, it
been
was
afraid
you.
of heights too. No, it's okay. I have one bar left. I'm running for my life. It was when
We
she
gotta
had,
finish this chapter.
it was when she was just a girl discovering her powers for the first time. Her father had calmed her down.
You okay?
Liberty asked him. Adrian hesitated but nodded. He glanced at their joined hands. I am now, he confirmed, shaking both of their hands with a subtle smile. A few minutes later, the bus landed in front of the frozen yogurt place, a cute little shop called Yodeling Yogurt. It was themed like a Swiss alpine shack. The workers were wearing lederhosen and green felt hats garnished with feathers. Their brown shoes were embezzled with big brass buckles. The girl workers wore their hair in dual braids on either side of their heads. Adrian was impressed to say the least. How often do you guys come here? Adrian asked, looking around.
Pretty often.
Liberty told him. The two were still holding hands and only let go once they were inside the store, ready to get their yogurt.
We get a student discount here. What's not to like?
No, it's a great place, Adrian agreed. I like it. A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Adrian nodded. He plucked a cup off the dispenser on the wall. Now I hope. It's the fact that all of you are laughing. He plucked the cup off. Yeah. Now I hope letting you con me into cheerleading last night was worth this. Liberty, justice. Hey, he didn't call her woman or princess.
Female.
Character
Female.
development.
Where'd this last name of Fate come from? Or did I forget this?
That
You-
was his last name, yeah.
yeah, because Mistress Fate.
This is-
No.
She Regina Mills. I think it will be Adrian Fate.
Liberty raised an eyebrow. She grabbed a bowl, served some cake batter, frozen yogurt.
Is
Oh,
that?
that's a typo. I don't
Yeah,
know what
that's
it's
what I
supposed
thought.
to be, but it's a typo.
That's why I had to read it twice. Ooh, is that any good? Adrian asked, reading the label above the machine. I'm only doing it to like get to Natalie now.
It's my favorite.
Liberty nod and finish. I like that you nod with your entire upper half.
It's the best.
I'll take your word on it, Adrian said, pulling the lever to get some for himself. Once they were both ready, they stepped over to the topping bar. There was a little bit of everything. Strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, marshmallows, chocolate chips, brownie bits. It sounds like I'm doing the fairly parents.
Just about to start saying it.
Odd parents, fairly odd.
Juice, rubber goose, green rose, guava juice, giant steak, birthday cake, large rice, chocolate shake.
Crushed Oreos, graham cracker crumbs, gummy worms, gummy bears, sprinkles, hot fudge, marshmallow sauce, strawberry sauce, caramel sauce, and just about anything else you would ever want to put on your frozen yogurt. Oh, God. And she always
Morgan said, we got a word count.
Literally, it was a word count challenge. I was cramming them in.
As she always did, Liberty topped hers with a few scoops of fresh raspberries. Adrian instead opted for brownie bits and hot fudge, so not vanilla. When they were done with toppings, they set their yogurt on the scale at the checkout.
I got it.
Liberty said, pulling out her credit card. Why don't you pull out your real credit card, Connor?
Should I
pull it up real nice?
On the back.
The crazy little digits on the back. Adrian tried to tell her no, that he would pay with the card Principal Light had given him, but he was too late. Liberty scanned her card and graciously took her receipt before they joined the others at the circular table by the window in front of the shop.
I'd almost forgotten how good such a delicacy tastes.
Tobias sighed as he dug
my
into his chocolate frozen yogurt.
Minecraft eating sound.
You're a pussy. Do the accent.
I can't.
I told
You
him last
can.
time.
He
Do
tried
it.
real hard. He said,
Pip, pip, cheerio.
I know that. Just do the meme British.
I
That's
might
like standard
even come
British.
back here in a few days.
That's right.
Oh, look there. I am now.
Why are you Swedish? Oh,
Ding,
look, there I am now. Tobias looked up as a later version of himself walked in through the front door. After the second Tobias finished checking out, he joined the others at the table, sitting next to the first Tobias.
this
Hey,
is
yo.
a good idea.
Have fun with that. Have fun with that, big dog.
Not me though. Y'all be easy.
Morgan Red for new Tobias.
Yeah.
Tobias
Okay.
2.
I thought it might be.
Agreed, the old Tobias.
Is it a good idea the second time around?
It
Or
is.
is it
Oh,
Jake? Whoever Jake
so
is.
now we have 2 sets of twins here.
Okay, this is getting weird.
It's...
I guess we
What do
do.
you do?
I guess we do.
All 4 of them said it at the same time.
Which
I
one's which?
remember that.
The second Tobias said fondly, it was only 4 hours before that he had been here. Well, he was there now, but he would be there again in 4 hours at the same time. Do you like to do this all the time? Adrian asked.
Which of you has been to the football game?
Asked Liberty. Both of the victors raised their hands.
Oh, Victor.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay, lore. His name in a different book was Victor. Victor is supposed to be this character's dad, and I think I just did like a find and replace, but it didn't replace the plural form because I didn't do Victors. I just did Tobias
Tobiases.
singular. So yeah. Anywho, yeah, I changed his name because in a previous, that might be why he's British, to throw people off the track that he was Victor the previous version, which is my other OC from another project. So
Your brain is so
the
wrinkled.
lore, yeah, too wrinkled. It's hard to find anything in there.
That's what your brain looks like. That one, right there.
I'm The second Tobias? Or
But this is the first
That's the first
Tobias.
Tobias. You go. You
Square up. I think I might go again to keep the Sea Vale kids from vandalizing anything.
Oh, none of the Sea Vale kids vandalized anything, Rachel pointed out. And you've already been to the game at least twice. Or have you?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Both of the Tobias said together.
How
Country.
do I sound southern? Okay.
A single mom that works 2 jobs.
It never stops. Alright. You two are tying my brain in a knot.
Emma said, holding her head.
And it's just not the brain freeze either.
The first Tobias looked at his watch before hurrying to finish his yogurt.
It appears I'm late.
He
Well,
stated.
well,
Me, I guess.
I must be off. Pip, pip, cheerio.
That's not what it says. And with that, I'm trying not to get you canceled on the entirety of the UK. And with that, the young time traveler was gone to Lord knows when to save the day, probably. It was what he always seemed to do. The others laughed and looked to the other Tobias.
I suppose I'll go back to school with you then.
Tobias said,
There we go.
I have no plans and nothing to be late for. Well, not at the moment.
That's an accent, Connor.
you.
Now that's an accent.
Take a note or two, won't you?
It's not Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Just read your line.
That's good.
I know you're not giving me attitude. Liberty smirked.
Maybe you can help Adrian get over his fear of heights, pussy.
Hey, let's not go around advertising that to the world, okay? Adrian elbowed her lightly, smiling. The others at the table laughed. Adrian Fate is afraid of heights? Albert asked, shocked. I thought you could fly, though. I can. I'm just a little timid of being high up, that's all. I didn't know a flying bus would be part of this scheme, Adrian admitted. He shrugged. But it's no big deal. I can work with it.
Whatever you say, Mr. Fate.
Tobias smiled, looking between Liberty and Adrian fondly. Something clicked in Liberty's mind. Maybe it wasn't hearing him say it again, or just maybe it was hearing him saying it again, or just the fact that she hadn't realized it at all this time. My God, and her subconscious had finally worked all of the pieces together. Liberty.
No, I don't think you have.
What?
Right?
No,
Where
No.
am I?
Mr. Fate.
No.
Mr. Fate.
Liberty muttered. Oh my
Muttered.
God.
Tobias asked me a week ago if I had met a Mr.
A week and a half.
A week and a half ago, if you had met a Mr. Fate. If I had met a Mr. Fate.
Natalie's coming for your ass.
Did I not?
All right.
I must have gotten my timelines mixed up again. Pardon me.
Tobias apologized.
Please tell me I haven't gone and spoiled anything major. Got her!
No, I don't think you have.
Liberty said, trying to remember.
But even talking about the future can change the future.
Liberty, my dear, our lives are created of moments, a stream of history. Some events are so strong they're fixed. Destiny, fate, whatever you may call it. Things that are meant to happen will happen unless otherwise changed. And that is the purpose of my existence. To make sure that other travelers and meddlers have covered their tracks, to check that the ripples don't spill out of the stream that is history as we know it. And even if I was to tell you something about your future per se, the name of your future husband or child, no matter how you rejected it, it would still happen.
More like a big ball of wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
Wow. Way to mansplain.
Liberty stated in awe. She was nearly speechless.
You really know your stuff.
Years and years of wandering through all of time and history will teach you a lot about time and its loopholes and unravelings.
Tobias's eyes drifted out the window.
One day I may be here talking to you. Tomorrow I might go to your graduation, or wedding, or baby shower, or funeral. You never know.
Damn, keeping it real.
You don't get to read my lines. You don't get to read my lines.
Like that.
Well, thanks for that
Crying
little...
down there.
Well, thanks for that little tidbit. Adrian took a breath, trying to make his brain stop hurting. I'm done if you guys are.
I'm ready.
Liara held up an empty bowl. Everyone else nodded in agreement. They got up from the table, pushed in their chairs, left last-minute tips in the tip jar, threw away their empty bowls, and filled outside and back into the bus. Liberty and Adrian walked into their seats. Adrian buckled up, and so did Liberty. Right away, before Albert even took off into the clear blue sky, Adrian wrapped his hand around Liberty's. Ooh! Liberty looked over at him, meeting his emerald green eyes. He smiled softly. What can I say, Justice? Adrian smirked. It helps. Hello?
I'm glad I can be of assistance.
He smiled in return, giving his hand a gentle squeeze. Albert pulled the levers, switching the gears, and pressed the big red button. Soon the kids were up into the air, soaring back to the school to enjoy the rest of the classless Saturday afternoon. With the fizz? No way! Cruising on
The bus crashes into the side of the school.
Oh my god. Oh,
I'm not well.
Okay.
I am not okay.